Thank you guys for being here while I speak. I have to show you guys for the video, so hopefully it shows everybody. If not, wave. So this is definitely a lot more people than I had last time, but it is a big help. I'm going to speak on the topic of social media, and as a show of hands, how many has a social media network account? I mean, almost everybody with a phone, and if you don't, you'll get one sooner or later. It has been a means of communications for long distance relatives, companions, friends, family, and it has helped us to keep in touch with them. And for others, it's shown to be a platform to gain prestige, be famous, and mostly take over the internet with just a few videos at a time. Um, but in the past and now, it's shown to be a turn for the worst. It has caused bullying, intimidation, fear to come in our youth, in our adults, at work, and it's only getting worse. Something that's been used for communications between your relatives has become a tunnel to talk bad about somebody or somebody close to you. And with all its benefits, it's shown that it's caused distress and it's just caused separations in family and friends. In this speech, I will hope to allow your thinking to move away from social media for a moment and see what you can do to get away from it, take a break, and hopefully get a new hobby. To start off with, I want to give you a brief history of social media. This wasn't the first thing to be set up, but a man by the name of Andrew Winrich created a social media account called 6 Degrees. It was made for the ability to have everybody connect to you within 6 degrees of you. So it had features such as um, friend request. It had instant messaging. It had everything that things like Facebook and MySpace has nowadays. At its highest peak, it contained 1 million users, and it was shown to be something of a predecessor to Facebook or MySpace. But with those things, it has shown to be a very important thing in our life. A website stated that there is over 100 media social media networks worldwide, while Facebook being at the top, along with Instagram and Snapchat. It has shown to be an efficient way to stay connected, right? As much as a platform that social media has made using communications through network, and it has opened doors in places that we can't shut. These doors contain a lack of emotion, connection with others. It has allowed people to commit harmful and say harmful things. It has become an issue for face-to-face communication to continue. It gives an expression of feelings that are not there, an authentic feeling. Um, it diminishes the understanding and thoughtfulness that we have. It disconnects us. It makes us lazy. It gives us a skewed image. It reduces our family time, and it's a distraction. Now, what can we do to minimize this as a person in a daily walk at work and at school? One way that I give you guys to do so is limit your time with social media. I mean, it's not hard that when we go to lunch at school or we have a break at work that we pick up our phone and we scroll through our feed. We look at pictures and we look at posts and can get caught up in a video, and 15 minutes of a break can turn to an hour on Facebook, or a scroll on Instagram can go into a world that we don't even know. And there's been times in my personal walk where I would see myself on Instagram or Facebook and I'll get caught up in the video and it will make me think differently. I would act differently just because of a few videos that I see, or I get caught up in a video that I'm not supposed to watch. It's not always inappropriate. It's not always, wrong, but it's something that we have to look at together as a whole, because it could affect us. And like I said before, the lack of emotion that can cause us, and the connection that we lose with our friends and family, it's all part of social media. Um, One thing that I want us to look at is there's a scripture that came to mind when I was doing this, and it talks about the power that we have, the power of life and death is in our tongue. But if it's proper that I can use it here, the life and death, I guess, perspective that we have can be in our hands, in our fingers. I mean, there's been times where I got caught up and I don't have a Twitter account anymore because of that simple reason. There's been things that's been said and you can get caught up in comments and in a picture, and you want to back your friends up and back a point that you stand, and it can only take you down. You know, it's hard, but it's true. You know, it's something that we have to look at and we have to say, whoa, I gotta stop. And at that moment, that's when I tell myself I gotta put my phone down. When I go on and there's something that's wrong or there's something that's inappropriate, I have to put my phone down. You know, and social media now has gotten really smart to where you can go on Instagram and you scroll through a picture and you may not like it necessarily, but the fact that you saw it gives them more of a chance to put more of those pictures related to that. And so now your whole feed is full of the stuff that you don't want, but you're connected, you're attracted to it because of what you saw before. Um, Another way that you can disconnect yourself from social media is learning something that you never learned before. You know, I'm trying to take up a new hobby, and some of these guys know what I'm trying to do, and it's terrible. I can't. It's hard. It's hard, but it disconnects me from reality. It disconnects me from work, from things that are that's hindering me personally. You know, it's something to get away from with my friends and my family, and that's what it's all about. You know, you disconnect yourself, it causes problems, it causes heartaches, it causes troubles to people around you because they don't see you, they don't connect with you, and then you become a hermit crab basically to everybody around you. So right now, do you guys have any questions for me as to what I said or concerning social media? No, thank you. No, that's good. But one of the things that I try to work on is time management. You know, with myself, with my life. You know, how I can get things done. What can I do to disconnect myself from reality, like I said before, and just help myself as a being, because you know we all need people around us, and we can't become so locked up in social media and locked up into a world that's not right with us. Um, Now, with an appropriate social media and videos, the next time you get on, I want you guys to just think about what I said. Something that I reminded you guys of. Maybe you can put your phone down. Maybe I can help you limit your social media usage, and as a person and as people around you, it can help you guys. Thank you guys for standing. Thank you guys for staying. It was awesome.